Imagine walking through a forest or wading into a remote lake deep off the map and spotting something that scientists declared extinct. What if that animal never truly vanished? Welcome back to ShockLab. Today we dive into 10 creatures officially wiped from the planet, yet still may be hiding in the shadows. Stay with us, because fact number 1 will challenge everything you thought you knew about extinction. Creature number 10. On a mist-shrouded island or in a forgotten mountain range, there is a report. For decades we believed this species gone, but faint traces remain. A footprint in moss, a camera trap flash, a local whisper. Narration: in 19XX, the last confirmed sighting vanished. Then in 20XX, someone claimed to hear it in the dead of night. In near silence, why did we stop looking? Maybe we never stopped seeing. And then there was the feather, black, striped, and unlike any known bird in the region. A hiker swore he saw glowing eyes watching him from behind the trees, eyes too high to blind to any known predator. One researcher called it a ghost with a heartbeat, another a shadow left behind by evolution. What if it never left, just learned to hide better than we ever imagined? Creature number 9. Now shift scene, deep jungle, twisting vines, a creature built for camouflage. Scientists cleared its habitat. We declared it extinct, but the jungle doesn't read our reports. One blurry image surfaced in 2006, just a smudge between trees, dismissed as pareidolia. But locals insist the eyeshine they saw that night wasn't human. Hunters talk of silence falling seconds before something moves in the canopy, unseen but felt. A researcher's recorder once picked up rustling, followed by a low, guttural growl no known species makes. They say it watches from the trees, always 2 steps ahead. What if extinction was just our excuse for not looking deep enough? Or worse, what if it's been watching us this whole time, deciding when and if we're allowed to see it? Because in this jungle, maybe we're not the observers, maybe we're the ones being studied. Creature number 8. Move to island, seashore, or a remote archipelago. An animal adapted to isolation. It's arrived decades beyond our estimates. Locals say they still hear its call at dusk. The sound is faint, like a whistle wrapped in wind, but it comes from deep within the cliffs. A fisherman once followed it, but returned pale, refusing to speak of what he saw. In 2013, a boat's thermal camera caught a worm shape moving across the rocks, then nothing. Some say it swims between islands by night, surfacing only in moonlight. The islanders leave offerings at certain caves, just in case. Because when the last known member dies, but the sound remains. What really is extinction? Maybe it's not the creature that disappeared. Maybe it's our ability to recognize it that faded. Or maybe it was never alone to begin with. Some nights, the calls echo twice, as if something is answering back. Creature number 7. Now higher stakes. This one had a unique adaptation or trait. Researchers declared it extinct when surveys failed, but new evidence? Footprints? Claw marks? Something living far off the beaten path. Question: if only a handful remain, maybe fewer than 50, can survival still be possible? Its fur was said to shimmer slightly in low light. A natural camouflage evolution never copied again. In 2020, a climber discovered a den lined with shed fur, bones, and markings that matched no known species. Locals whisper of a lone survivor seen drinking from a mountain stream at dawn. Its eyes glowed amber, and it vanished before anyone could react. Maybe extinction didn't happen. Maybe it's just retreat, waiting for the world to be quiet enough again. 4 gone, or 4 hiding, but now things get stranger. We move into creatures with stronger claims, real sightings, photo evidence, and legends that blur into fact. Creature number 6. A visual-heavy description. Imagine a creature that blends with trees, moves silently above you, only a flash of gray fur glimpsed at dawn. Its last confirmed sighting was in 1938. A single photo, faded and grainy, showing a long tail curling behind the branches. Since then, dozens of surveys returned empty. No calls, no droppings, no nests, just silence. But villagers speak of the whispering one, a shadow that glides without sound through the canopy. A child once described eyes like silver coins staring down from the trees, then gone in a blink. Some say it's not an animal, but a spirit that chooses when and if to be seen. In a rainforest where nothing stands still, maybe this creature doesn't hide, maybe it waits. They say the forest goes quiet when it moves, that even insects dare to chirp. One researcher left an offering under the tree where it was last seen, and the next morning the offering was gone. No footprints, no scratches, just a single silver feather stuck upright in the soil. Creature number 5 recorded audio in 20XX of what could be its call. Scientists listened. They couldn't explain it. Then the sound stopped. The frequency didn't match any known animal in the region. It echoed twice, a rising pitch, followed by a low, guttural vibration. Some said it sounded like a bird, others like something mimicking one. The team returned with better equipment, but the jungle fell silent. Locals refused to go back, calling it a cursed call. The voice of something that doesn't want to be found. The audio went viral among cryptozoologists, but no one could agree on what made the sound. We're still waiting for the photo, or maybe the photo is waiting for us. Before we reveal the next mind-bending discovery, take a second to like and subscribe. That way, you won't miss what's still lurking ahead. Creature number 4, almost officially declared extinct, yet something refused to vanish. The terrain is brutal. Jagged cliffs, mist-choked valleys, and dense canopies where sunlight never touches the ground. Researchers spent months tracking the area armed with thermal drones and satellite imaging, but every attempt ended the same. Traces, echoes, never proof. In 2019, a motion sensor deep in the ravine snapped a blurred figure mid-stride. Not a bear, not a cat, something other. Biologists dismissed it as artifact noise, but the data team swore the thermal signature moved. Then, the camera's battery drained 2 years ahead of schedule. Locals say the mountain takes what it wants and hides what we're not ready to see. What if the only reason we haven't found it is because it doesn't want to be found? Creature number 3, a major turning point. In 20XX, a team found claw marks that matched the species. Local villagers captured audio. The scientists can't dismiss it. The scratches were over 6 feet high, deep, deliberate, and fresh. Audio analysis revealed frequencies below human vocal range, but with rhythmic patterns. This creature was believed extinct due to aggressive deforestation and poaching in the 1900s. But the area where the marks were found, an untouched ridge no human had officially mapped. One tracker claimed to have seen glowing eyes in the fog, blinking in perfect synchronicity. Is it a myth clinging to life? Or proof that silence isn't always absence? And next, what might be the very last holding place for creature number 2? Creature number 2, high drama. Declared functionally extinct, maybe only 1 or 2 individuals remain. Or maybe there are more hidden in the depths or trails. The last confirmed sighting was in a sanctuary, where a lone male, weak but alert, was kept under constant observation. After he died, the world mourned, but weeks later, a trail camera in a nearby valley captured movement. Not clear enough to prove, but clear enough to hope. Since then, international teams have launched expeditions, combing rivers, canopies, even caves. Drone footage showed a flicker, something moving against the current, not with it. Some believe this species is breeding in secret in one of the last untouched ecosystems on Earth. Others think we're chasing ghosts, clinging to mythology in a data-driven world. But one truth remains: if we lose it forever. Creature number 1, the climax. Once considered extinct decades ago, this species might still exist, deep in remote terrain where humans rarely go. The last confirmed sighting was in 1956, a black and white photo, grainy and surreal. Since then, dozens of unverified reports have emerged from hikers, monks, even military patrols. Its most unusual trait? It leaves no consistent tracks, almost like it floats across the landscape. A group of scientists have spent 12 years monitoring the region with parabolic mics and thermal arrays. They still haven't left. In 2022, one whispered over radio, "It's here. I just can't prove it." Some say it's the perfect survivor. Others, the last ghost of a forgotten world. But if this one survives, what does extinction even mean? Black screen, a heartbeat. Then, are we looking at the end or the beginning? 10 creatures, 10 stories of disappearance and possible survival. Which one shocked you the most? Drop in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, hit like, subscribe and ring the bell. Because next week we dive into technology so unreal it seems sci-fi it exists now. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and remember, just because we didn't see them doesn't mean they're truly gone.